Hello, everybody, and welcome back to OCD Hi-Fi Guy with some crazy vacuum tube amplifiers. These are the largest single-ended triode amps in the world. 170 watts per tube with one single tube and one little teeny driver. So they sound really good. I'm telling you, though, this room is heating up and I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, so what I wanted to show you in this little segment is we are going to switch out from the Stello preamp to the Nat preamp. And this thing is brand spanking new. The Nat is. It's not broken in. It's not warmed up. You know what? I should warm it up before I have... Well, okay, so we'll do the first part, which is listening to the Stello. Then I'll warm up the Nat, and then I'll bring it in so you can hear it when it's warm. So these are also Nat audio. These are called Magmas. We have the shields on there now because look at that thing. I mean, it seriously radiates some heat. So we've got the shields on, which actually do a pretty good job. Because, I mean, without those shields, I could feel it. Like right now, I'd feel it in my face, like something's radiating in my face. Like when you sit in front of a fire or something, you can actually feel the radiation, that energy from this thing. So this cage catches it and sort of holds it at least over that way. Still heats the room though. A good winter amp in Minnesota. So with the windows open. So let's play this now. I'm gonna give you a little sample of we'll just do one quick song, just a little taster, and so you can hear what she sounds now. This will be, well, until we get the Nat preamp in, but it'll be all my top level stuff. Okay, so it's the Rockna server. It is the APL Hi-Fi DAC, which is a phenomenal piece. It is the we're using the Marchand. We're using the three-way tube. This is a tube crossover, and then we'll be using right now. We're using the Stello preamp and then the Magma amplifiers off to the Maggies and the subs. The subs are being powered by Jeff Rowland amps back here. We're using one channel of the 625S2, which is 350 watts, Class AB. We're using half because they're stereo amps, half in each one to the sub tower right here, and that's a complete rig. So, and the song that we're playing is going to be streamed off. Let's see if it's from Tidal. It's going to come right from Tidal. So we're hearing this off the internet. And let's see if I can get this straightened out here. I got to find my trim. Anyways, let's see. Okay, anyways, it'll be a little angled, but you'll hear what the sound's like. So let's check it out. This is Feist when I was a young girl. Sounds like she's right here. heard that wind blowing before. Okay, I'm gonna slam right into another song here. No fade. I think I gotta say this is definitely the best sound so far that I've had in this room. Oh, by the way, these amps are on low, so we're only listening to 60 watts. We're not listening to the 170. They've got two settings, a low and a high setting. And so this is 60 watts, pure Class A. And listen to how it's driving those Maggies. No problem at all. And we've got the passive crossover. That crossover that's in right now is only dividing the sub and the Maggie panel. And then behind the Maggie, we've got the whole big passive crossover that I made. So that tube is pushing the whole Maggie panel. Okay, so now I'm gonna quickly go switch out the preamp and put in the Nat preamp, and let's see if it gets better. I don't know if it will, because it sounds pretty darn awesome right now. So hang on a second, let me get things warmed up, and I'll get back to you. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we are back with the Nat Audio Magnetic, which is this preamp right here. Okay, and it's a vacuum tube line stage, balanced, what else can I say, dual mono, no, that's about it, and it's pretty good. It's not broken in, so, and it is vacuum tube, so it sounds like maybe it could use a little breaking in. It's very, very clear and very revealing, and so we'll, but let's listen to it and see what it sounds like. So here we go. I heard that wind way longer than the other preamp.
One morning in May, I saw this young lady.
Okay, here's the other one. It's crazy. I thought I'd heard everything. I'm hearing so much more stuff than I normally have heard. I've not heard all that little stuff. Well, you hear that, you know, all the time in hi-fi. Oh my God, I hear it all. It's like a new thing, a new album. I've never heard that before, but man, I'm hearing things for sure with this setup. Little things that definitely I don't recognize from before. So it's revealing new layers of detail, you know. So all in all, this is pretty kick-ass. It's a little hot in here. That's my only gripe. I'm sweating. Yeah, this room doesn't have the best. It's off on the side of the house. It's kind of a long feed to come over here, and it's one inlet, one outlet, you know. So maybe I got to put an inline fan to boost the air conditioning in here or something. But these are good for the wintertime, like I said, in Minnesota with the windows open. But they sound so good that I mean, I'm ready to just put on my sauna gear, you know, and just sit over here. Anyways, all right, so there you have it. That's the Magma New by Nat Audio of Serbia. Incredible product. And I'll tell you more about the company. I'll profile it on my web page. But okay, so there you go. We'll be back later with something else. See ya. Okay, and I'm back. And now we've got the second largest single-ended triode amp in the world. This one is 120 watts. And this one we're running at the full max 120. It sounds different. It sounds better this way. It was like, but it's a different sound. I'm going to play back the same songs that we heard before. This is also a Nat Audio. This is called a Magma M. The other one was a Magma New. We're still using the Nat preamp, and it seems to have broken in a little bit or warmed up or whatever. It's smoother now, and same with the amps. These are not as hot. They're still kind of a hot tube, but not like the others. The others do have like a taller, larger image. And so the image from these is probably better suited sort of for the room, but I don't know. It's kind of nice sometimes when the image extends beyond the confines of the room, which is sort of what the other ones did. So let's go ahead and I'll play the songs that I played before, and you can compare. So here we go, right here.
When I was a young girl, I used to seek pleasure. When I was a young girl, I used to drink ale out of the alehouse, down into the jailhouse. My body salvated, and hell is my doom. Come mama, come papa, and sit you down by me. Come sit you down by me, and pity my case. My poor head is aching, my sad heart is breaking. My body is salvated, and hell is my doom. We sent for the preacher to come and pray for me, and sent for the doctor to heal all my wounds. My poor head is aching, my sad heart is breaking. My body is salvated, and I'm bound to die.
Okay, I'm going to switch to another one.
Count me in, yeah. 'cause I think you're pretty. You shine brighter, baby, in my heart. To know the bright lights in this New York City. To know the bright lights in New York. Last time that I saw you, it was dark. And I remember that you don't believe me. Take my seat and wait for it to start. Let the lights fade out beneath me. The bright lights of New York. And I see it all, I see it all. I see this postcard on your wall. And I see it all. One last look into your eyes. Today alone.
Okay, I'll be back with a little something I told you I was going to do. Hang on.
What is this that stands before me? Figure in black, which points at me. Turn around quick and start to run. Find out I'm the chosen one. Oh no!
Yes. That's awesome. Okay. Let me see if I got one or two little things up my sleeve. Make sure I do a nice round demo that covers a lot of things. Let's see.
They call it Stormy Monday.
Oh, wait, I seem to remember that I think that gets you totally flagged. And this one doesn't. Okay, so we tested out some different types. I can tell that these are not what the other ones are. I can get these. I don't know if you could hear there. We were borderline to the max with these. We're borderline just distortion. I heard it come through a couple times. So these are not as fit as the big dogs are to push the Maggies. We're asking it to do quite a lot because it's not only is it 4 ohm, it's like 80 something, 86 or something dB at 4 ohm. That's a tough load. Yeah. So the other ones, we didn't even have them on high. These guys over here, they're sitting right down there. We did not even have those on high power. We just had those on low power at 60 watts. These are on high power right now at 120, but they seem to be something. They just don't seem to. When I want to turn them up, I can hear them seem like we're hitting their limit. So I'll have to ask more and find out about if I'm, I want to make sure I'm not overloading the input or what. Well, they're matched brands, so they probably wouldn't be. Anyways, I got to get to the bottom of it and see if that's just how they are, or if there's something that's wrong, that I'm not doing perfect in order to get the full max potential out of these. Because it doesn't. It seems like when I get all fired up and I go to turn these up, I hit a limit. I did not at all on the other ones. Like I could go all the way almost max. Well, at least with the Stello. Okay, so that's true. I don't remember how far we went with the Nat, but nonetheless, the other ones are clearly have more power. But these are like bearable in my room as far as heat. The other ones are not. I would need to have a fan in here on me, or something to push extra air conditioning in here, because these puppies are definitely heat generators. These are too. I can feel it. Like right now, I can feel it on my face a little bit. This, the radiation from from these tubes, so I have the shrouds for these as well. I'll have to try those like tomorrow or something. But anyways, so there you have it. I'll be back with more things to show you regarding these amps, because I'll have these ones here for a while, and the big ones for a little bit too. But these will stay, and they are offered for sale. I am the distributor for Nat Audio, and so I like to find unique and different products that are high quality, and there's nothing that is there is no single-ended triode this powerful, period. The best you can find is a GM70 or an 845 or something like that, and you're definitely not getting. You're getting maybe like, I don't know, whatever, 30 watts max, maybe even less. But anyways, so there you have it. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you.